Undocking has already happened, ladies and gentlemen. We began early this morning bringing you the live visuals also from NASA and ISS. Let's take a look at the big highlights so far. Now, Sunita Williams' long wait is finally over after 9 long months stranded in space. NASA astronaut Sunita Williams and her crewmate Butch Wilmore are finally heading towards home. In fact, these are the latest visuals. Let us show you again how the undocking process exactly happened there. These are the clear live visuals coming in. The Dragon capsule being detached from the ISS. The undocking has successfully happened so far. The Dragon capsule is on its way back here on Earth. The exact location is still not confirmed yet, considering the weather challenges that the US at the moment is looking at. Remember, the US is also on high alert for strong winds and also some of the tornadoes, because of which, pinning down a proper location where the splashdown will happen is a bit difficult over here, but the cameras and satellites at the ISS are being put to good use to track weather conditions here on Earth. In fact, Dr. V.S. Hegde, formerly Scientific Secretary, ISRO, and former CMD, Antrix Corporation Limited, continues to stay on with us on the broadcast. Sir, now you're speaking with Sakshi. Let's tell our viewers again about the challenges that the astronauts might be facing once they, finally see a touchdown, when they finally see a splashdown. What are going to be the big challenges, not only health-wise? Dr. Hegde, can you hear me?
No, I can. In between there was
Now is
disturbance.
my voice any smoother, sir?
Yeah, now voice is clear, sir.
All
Shri.
right. So, sir,
Yeah.
my question was, what are the challenges, not only health-wise, but also, considering the gravitational force here on Earth, which will be, faced by the astronauts
No, I
once.
think safe return of the Dragonflies, at least I would be the last person to think in that direction. But yes, with respect to their uh, physically well-being after the return or immediately after the return, as anybody would understand, it would be difficult because the space weather or space would have taken sufficient toll on them, because you may recall Sunny Williams having told a couple of days ago, a few days ago, that after landing she would find it very difficult to lift one pencil also. So though they do a lot of exercises to keep their muscles and bone in shape, uh, they will all practically go to sleep in the weightlessness and the space environment. So probably these astronauts are used to know these difficulties, so they struggle a lot to keep their muscles and bone and the whole body in shape when up in space. So that would be, I think, a considerable time for their full recovery and full activity.
Also, there's a big question about now what's next in the entire procedure. Now, since the successful undocking has happened, what about the approach for ellipsoid? What are the challenges that's going to be in front of the astronauts and the Dragon capsule?
No, landing wise, there shouldn't be. I mean, any contingency, any challenges. Touch wood, there would. I hope there wouldn't be any such thing, any such concern, because Crew Dragon has made sufficient landings. No, whether it is cargo or astronauts. I think they have perfected the technique. I don't foresee any issue because see, small glitches can always be there, but then uh, I mean. They should be. I mean, they should be returning home safe. I don't foresee any concern over there. But surprising is, they went up for say 9 days, but then stayed for 9 months. See, there was oxygen, there was water, there was food enough for them, and they seemed happy all the time. A few live sessions I watched in these 9 months. So, but they certainly looked comfortable.
So, Dr. Hegre, since we have already told our viewers that there is a looming threat of the tornadoes and also, strong winds there in the US, they have already given out an alert for that. How important is it going to be to have the proper temperatures and weather? How does one ensure that there is a proper landing space for the capsule over there?
I think closely monitoring the weather and the risky zones is a part of the whole game in space, whether launching or landing. I think they would find an alternate site. There is enough time, no? 15, 16 hours is too long a time for them to decide on any alternate site. Because even we do it in India, during any of our launches, though we have not sent any astronaut up and brought him back. For all the launches, close monitoring of weather and finding a right kind of window to descend down is a part of the game. I'm sure they would find alternate places.
Right, Dr. Hegre, thank you so much for joining this conversation here on News9 and putting all of that information through the experts' lens into perspective for all of our viewers right now.